carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide.
Greenhouse gas, carbon dioxide.
CO2 is the gas everyone loves to hate.
Levels not seen for 2 to 3 million years.
Scientists tell us if atmospheric CO2 continues to rise, our lives will change and not for the better. But capturing it at smokestacks or from the air is extremely expensive. Unless you can reuse that CO2 to make a profit. Peter Eisenberger is a researcher and inventor who views CO2 as a great opportunity.
It is what life's about. We're all made out of carbon. We make our energy out of carbon. It's really a very positive molecule, and the problem is we're not managing it right.
It already comes in quite handy. We use it in fire extinguishers, dry ice, and of course, soda. For decades, oil companies have used this gas to create more fuel, pumping CO2 underground to squeeze more oil out of wells that are drying up. Now a new breed of entrepreneurs believes we can use CO2 emissions as a raw material for a wider range of products. One of the major goals is to create new forms of energy that have no carbon footprint. One process would inject CO2 into a type of underground brine methane aquifer, which would force methane to the surface where it could be collected and sold, while the CO2 remained underground. In another line of thinking, Eisenberger's company Global Thermostat intends to capture CO2 out of the air and use it to feed special algae floating on seawater. The algae is processed into biofuel and a substance called biochar, which stores CO2 in soil. The process, if scalable, would be a carbon-negative source of fuel.
I think that that's where we're going to be going, collectively as a species. Try and find ways to mimic the energetic and structural way that carbon is used by the rest of life, and use our knowledge and our technology to do that even more effectively than nature does.